Welcome to Guadalajara.
Today we are taking you on the ultimate street food tour of this beautiful city.
Let's go.
Dame la comida buena, chicharrones, papita frita. Dame un bistec de cerdo, frijoles negros, comida rica. Dame la comida buena, chicharrones, papita frita.
We are right outside of Mercado San Juan de Dios, and we are going to see what there is to eat inside.
A comer.
So we have stumbled upon the part of the market that is just selling these enormous tortas. Every single vendor here has like piles and piles of tortas. Everywhere you go, there's different varieties and different breads and everything, and everyone has their unique variation. I think we found what we're going to eat. I've gotten one that is easily 3 pounds. And they're making them by like the dozen. And this place is popping. It's just after work time, and this place is such a vibe. They're shouting at you. They have different types. I don't even really know what this sandwich consists of, but let's see what we have. So I think that the meat is chicken. Let's see. Oh, it's good. It's like roasted on that flat top. Super flavorful. They put a ton of mayonnaise in all the tables. They have jalapenos and zanahorias, carrots and pickled jalapeno, hot sauce, mustard, and then some salt as well. So I'll probably add all of that. Oh my god, it's absolutely insane. I think I lost half my sandwich already. Oh, that is great. So the bread is amazing. It has this crunchy exterior, but it's nice and soft on the inside. There's so much of that white sauce on there. It kind of reminds me of like just a chicken sandwich back home. It's absolutely incredible. The salsa is a little pico, a little sour, a little spicy. Definitely gonna add some more of that hot sauce. Honestly, if you come to Guadalajara, you have to get one of these. It's absolutely incredible, and it's such a cool vibe down here. This market is an absolute maze. One of the craziest places to eat a sandwich for sure. So the spot that I found is called Super Tortas Locas y Calientes, and it is muy rico. The guy shouting is not lying. It is fantastic. Definitely must eat when you come to Guadalajara. San de Dios Mercado is the place to get these things. Also, I love so much that it's like this communal eating experience. Everyone is lined up at these tables. Everyone is just sharing the salsa. It is just like the ultimate must do if you come to Guadalajara. What an experience, a little bit crazy, don't be intimidated. I paid 95 peso with 1 Coke and 1 Torta Loca, and I even have a little left over. So we're walking by this amazing looking Mercado that has all sorts of snacks. So we're gonna grab a couple of things for the Airbnb. This place is so cool. They have a wide variety of snacks that I've never seen before. We even found some fried sweet potatoes. This is like $3 worth of snacks, and there's so much food here.
So this one's salty and spicy, and this one's sweet and sesame. I'm gonna mix them both. Yeah, that's a ticket.
So there's like peanuts, dried peas, Japanese style wheat bread coated peanuts. There's corn nuts. This has everything. It's salty, it's lightly sweet, and it's a little spicy. Whoa, look at this bean. What is that? It's huge. I don't know what that is. It's delicious though. I know that I'm a sucker for crunchy snacks, but this might be the most addictive thing I've had in Mexico.
I love sweet potato crisps, and in America they're so expensive. So this was $1 for this bag, and they're like freshly made. You never get them this big and not scrunched in the States. That's what's so good about it. There's nothing on it, just totally plain. So good. There's the sweetness of the sweet potato, nothing else. It could use a little salt, but I think like a traditional Mexican way of doing it would be to shove chamoy and tahini on it. But I like it plain too. It's like a fake crunch sound. It's so loud.
It's so real. It's so sweet potato-y.
I'm going for the triple combo.
Whoa. Hell yeah.
The streets are freaking crazy right now. It is Halloween. It looks like everyone is getting some candy and their last minute decorations ready for Dia Del Muertos. We are just looking for some breakfast, but we can't stop getting distracted by all of the crazy stuff that's going on.
So we have accidentally stumbled upon this amazing Dia de Muertos market right outside of Parque Morelos. This place is an absolute vibe. There's food vendors and they have face painting and they have little things that you can purchase. It's such a cool spot and the colors are so pretty.
Brandon got some Gorditas de Nata. I think that these are supposed to be eaten tomorrow after you celebrate Dia de Muertos, but we're just gonna eat one right now in the middle of the park. So this is just bread. If you come, you need to ask for rellenos, which is stuffed. They have Nutella and then cream cheese and jalapeno, which probably would have been better.
Now this is what I'm talking about. It is warm to the touch, it's fresh off the grill, and she stuffs it with leche and Nutella. So this is what I was looking forward to. Thank God we went back. This is freaking amazing. Look at all the cream and the leche, and the lady is so nice. 30 pesos, and it's like a delicious dessert sandwich. The bread is really good and crunchy on the outside.
Way better stuffed. Gracias.
I am so happy that we went back and got a warm one stuffed with the leche and the crema. It came to 30 pesos, so it was a little bit more expensive, but we're definitely gonna take those ones that we ordered to go and warm them up and stuff them with stuff when we get back to the Airbnb. Man, what a delicious treat. So one of the things you absolutely have to try when you are in Guadalajara is the Barbacoa de res. We are getting ours from a spot called Barbacoa Arthuro. All their tacos are about $1 or less. We got a couple with cheese, y un taco de frijol, a bean taco as well, and a coca to drink.
The tacos are crispy and so hot. They came with grilled onions and consomme. The woman next to us was pouring it on her tacos, like on the plate, and the man across from us was drinking it, so we're still unsure of what to do. The salsa is freaking spicy, so be ready.
This is so good.
We arrived at 4:45 and we learned that the barbacoa tacos are kind of a morning food, so they close at 5 p.m. We ate quick and we headed out, but we will be back. This way. Cheers.
Yeah, this place is legit.
That was such a great first dinner here in Guadalajara.
Before we move ahead, don't forget to subscribe. You're not going to want to miss these next 100 days.
We are starting with a quick cup of coffee at Grano de Cafe. She's known for her beans to take away, but she also does coffee for here. So we got a double cappuccino and a double Americano. Honestly, you can't go wrong with any coffee shop in Mexico. Just stop at the cutest little one you see. Our chairs are made out of coffee bags. It's so cute, and the lady is so nice. I love Mexico.
As we recently learned in Mexico City, pasties have been brought over by British colonials who helped build the infrastructure of Mexico. And this puff pastry stuffed with meats and cheeses has become super popular all over Guadalajara. There are so many different options. I'm confused what one to try, but I think that I'm going to go with ham, jalapeno, and cheese. Sometimes I'm not the biggest fan of traditional empanadas. The dough is like too floury, but this is a beautiful work of art. You can tell it's super flaky, almost like the level of a croissant. This is a real deal British style pasty right here in Guadalajara. It's so good. Dough is so flaky, the jalapeno is spicy, the cheese is creamy, and you get a nice bite from that ham. This is an awesome little pasty and great for $1.50 US. You know that a baked good is legit when there are flakes surrounding you after you're done eating.
So I saw this little kid walking by with a thing that looked like an icy, and we saw this guy with them and they're pre-made at his house, and then he just puts them in ice and warms it up. I have no idea. He said that there was fresa and mango, so we got a strawberry flavor, and it's 25 pesos.
Is it sweet?
It's great.
Yeah?
It's just frozen strawberry. I thought it was gonna be more icy. It's like literally just straight strawberries, frozen.
It's similar to a paleta, but it's a little bit softer. And it's packed full of fruit flavor. It's juicy. It's so good.
This place is so beautiful. It's giving me Mexico City vibes. There's like fountains everywhere. The streets are really wide. The architecture is so pretty. Similar vibes, just different kind of food. I'm loving it here so far.
We have stopped at a random unnamed taco shop on the corner of Avenue de la Paz and Avenue Chapultepec. So unlike most taco stands in Mexico, this one has a full-fledged restaurant with seating in the middle of the street. So you grab a seat, they come right over and take your order, and then they deliver your tacos completely barren, and you're able to go up to the salsa bar, and there you have an expansive salsa bar with so many to choose from, and you decorate your tacos like that. Oh, muchas gracias. So we got 3 steak tacos, 1 cabeza taco, and then 1 campechano, which appears to be that bistec with a little bit of chorizo as well.
There's multiple salsas, there's all kinds of toppings, and you're right in front of them cooking all of the meat and chopping it and putting your tacos together.
So one thing that I can already tell is unique, they only have 1 tortilla. A lot of street tacos will be double tortilla, but they're a little bit larger than you would typically get. I also have no idea how much this costs, so, but let's go with that bistec first.
Cheers.
Don Rico. The meat is crazy tender. They just salt it, so it's pretty sencillo, really like plain and natural, but you can taste the smoke from the fire. They're cooking on open fire, and it's a total game changer. The tortilla is pretty neutral as well. With the salsas that they have, they're really flavorful. Not so much spicy, but they are delicious. This is a fantastic street taco. This one is the cabeza taco. The cabeza is crazy, pull apart tender. I added more salsa and it's very spicy now, but that one can definitely hold up to a little bit more lime and cilantro and onion for sure. If you haven't had cabeza, it is pull apart tender, like slow roasted cheek meat, and it is one of those flavorful tacos you can get in Mexico. This place does it really good. It's also the biggest taco that they gave us.
I snuck a bite of the campechana, and that one's my favorite for sure. The chorizo in there is so good.
If you come here, I think that the campechana is our favorite because you get the crunchy toasted bits of the chorizo. It's a little spicy, and that carne asada is so tender. It's just a perfect street taco.
Sabroso.
That's it for this video.
Be sure to subscribe because we have another delicious Guadalajara food video coming up right after this one. This is not going great. All right, I found the other half of the sandwich. Now it's just time to dig in. This is like the messiest sandwich. No, what do they call it? Torta Loca. We're ripping in. Oh no, that was anticlimactic.
Gorditas? So it's called? Yeah.
Brandon's in the back, like, doesn't know what to do with his hands.
No, they're so messy. You taking in the snacks or snacking?
We're here to eat.
Multitasking.